Hey guys, so today we're gonna be racing the lighting. So I don't know if I'm gonna be even talking in this video, but honestly, most likely because when do I ever not speak? So I came across this, see, I was like, I have nothing to talk about. There is so many things that you can talk about in life. I feel like if you know, okay, the lighting is like either amazing 1 second and then awful the next. Let's try a different, what if we paint it fast? I feel like this is one way to get coverage quick. Ooh, the one thing though about this is I feel like after the Krylon TV paint stick is, I personally have observed that it's got a tendency of, how can I say this? Like almost like drinking whatever pigment you put on top. Like let's say if I go with my contour, I feel like sometimes my contour will literally disappear into it, but there's no coming back. We've already got it on the face. If there's one thing we're doing today is being productive, because we're 1 minute in and there have been many videos where I'm not this far. I'm gonna end. So, you guys, I think I really need like a facial. Like I don't think I've ever had one, but I think that would be like the good time because I feel like I've been, well, one, I completely switched my products. I've gone like the supernatural route, except for makeup. Makeup will be like when we have money, you know? But I'm trying to do like this clean beauty era with Yuko. I feel like everyone was tweaking when Courtney did it, going like super elf. Is elf freak even like, ooh, what is this? Would that be considered like rude or offensive? I don't know, but so yesterday I was listening to a video about how, should I listen to the whole video, but honestly I could not, so I don't know what the moral of the story was, but the guy basically started talking about Nara Smith. So for the people who don't know, I don't know a lot about her actually, but you know, she's the queen of like making stuff from scratch, and like a lot of people are like not mocking her, but kind of like a trend, like, oh, it's like if I made a meme saying making a breastplate from scratch, you know, like she's just making the darnest things from scratch. But nonetheless, she's really like promoting like healthy, oh my god, healthy, how's it called, like living and like making her stuff and like motherhood and like a perfect life. And she's like super not political, like you'll never hear her like talk about nothing. And ultimately the guy was kind of like against that. I feel like he was, I don't remember what was the bad thing about having like no substance. Like he called her like a blank billboard, but I think it had something to do about like the content that we consume and how it's like okay, first of all, loving this complexion mother. I feel like the complexion is complex. So anyways, I think that ultimately, I started to realize like I'm almost 25 and my front lobe is almost like, okay, so now there's people that are saying that it doesn't like, it keeps like developing, especially I think if you're ADD or something, ADHD. But I am the last, what is this in my ears? It's kind of, but I have my little tea right here. I fully lost my train of thought. I'll be very transparent and real with you guys. what was I talking about? That's crazy. I got distracted and fully forgot what I was talking about. Oh, last went. Long story short, no one cares. You know, like, oh, well, I guess where I was trying to go with that story is that I feel as though, is there an actual problem with being, like, a flower in the wall, a flower on the wall? What's the expression? Like, you know, someone who's like just not like political or not speaking up about anything. They're just like living their life. I'm just like wondering like how, if you think about it, like everyone's got their beliefs, everything believes in something, and I strongly feel like sharing your opinion to the point where you're like getting mad that the other person is not thinking the same, I find it to be dubious. I think it's unfortunate because ultimately, who cares? You know what I mean? Like, ultimately, you guys, who does it truly bother? Like, who? I feel like after the interactions I have with people, I end up forgetting about. And if anything, I'd rather like just not be non-confrontational. Like, normalize like going around the pot and like not really saying what you meant, you know? I feel like it's not always a bad thing. It really isn't. Like, normalize keeping to yourself. Although very entertaining. I think that's what it was back then, because I'm still watching Big Rich Texas. And on season 2, there's like a new mom and she literally slaps her kid in front of everyone. I was like, oh, okay. I feel like we don't really see that anymore. Like, isn't that like, you know, especially like on TV? Like, I don't know. Who are we to judge? Judges. See, I wonder if like other species judge. Like, because if you think, I feel like judging made me like a really like just like a human thing. But at the same time, I wouldn't be surprised like if they said that like lions are like judging something about something, or like I feel like ants are probably very judgmental in hindsight if you think about it. Because why wouldn't they be? It's like they're where the highway. You've got to be like the ultimate team player, otherwise, you know. I don't know where I'm going with that train of thought. Just trying to be reasonable, I guess. I don't know. Because in hindsight, I think that anyone can talk about anything without stopping. Like, ultimately, right now, if I wanted to yap till the end of the video, realistically, do you think I would? Like, it doesn't need to make sense, because ultimately, when does it ever make sense? But I do wonder, like, if I'm capable of keeping a conversation going. But also, I think a convo, like, goes both ways to a certain extent, you know? Like, if I'm asking you a question and your answers are uninteresting, naturally I'm not going to be asking you a lot of questions, you know. It's like, or if you're answering with super short inconclusive answers, I think that ultimately it might be a waste of our times on the insensitive of the both parties. Because at the end of the day, I strongly believe that It doesn't matter if you love M or capital H-I-M. That being said, I strongly advise people to wear SPF. I don't think that it's a good thing that your skin is peeling off from the sun. Happened to me. I still have like my farmer's tan, which is quite a sight to be like seen. But ultimately, I would definitely tell you that I strongly disagree with people who have strong opinions. And that's like the only... Okay, I don't know, I might have to get curtains because everything is so distracting. I really am, like, I don't know if I'm the only person who does this, but sometimes when I'll take the subway, I'll wear my sunglasses, a hat, my headphones, and I'll just like stare at people. But not like in a weird way, in a serendipity way. So I don't know if that's the right word, but I'm pretty sure it's serendipity. When you're like looking at people and you realize that like they also have a life, and like your mind starts wondering like, oh, I wonder like what they're doing tonight. Like, are they happy? Are they making money? Are they, you know, I feel like everyone's got such different lives. And I feel like lately my main thing is I'll see people that I'm like, whoa, you kind of look like, let's say, someone I could be like at work with, but you live like a completely different life. Like, it's crazy how we all live like, it's very complex. Oh my God, speaking of complex, there was this not this billboard. So when I go on my walks, I sometimes pass by, depends which way I'm going, but okay, maybe let's not talk as I'm doing this because that did not taste good at all. It's like the Neurological Institute of something, and what did it say again? It said neurology is about a man understanding himself or something, and I was like, ooh, okay. At first I was like, I don't get it. And to be quite honest, I still don't quite get it, but I was like, understanding yourself must be like such a game changer. Like, but like when I say understanding yourself, I'm talking about like truly understanding. Like, you know, like let's say you wake up one morning and you're like, okay, I need like a broccoli right now in my system, or that would like help my body to be like a lot happier or something. I don't know. Or like, or understanding why we do certain things. Like, let's say if you understood why you're shy, then wouldn't that make like everything a lot easier, like to like not be shy anymore? Okay, now I'm like sweating, so 1 second. I'll be freezing in a few, but ultimately, guess what? It always turns out great, you know? And that's on what? Confidence. Yep. Confidence. So now let's bake those little high points of the face. I'm really like pressing this powder in. Do for eyeshadow. So we've got Sarah in the back. Oh, I should change Sarah's name for Serendipity. But also I feel like ultimately life is extremely unfair, and like I can't really talk because I feel like then that would ruin my Nurse Smith image. But I think that if ultimately if life was fair, would we all be like equal? You know? Like would there still be like, because I feel like ultimately, let's say whoever invented bread and butter, or okay, maybe that's a bad example. But okay, what's actually like something like everyone loves, everyone uses? Okay. Soap. Is there like an item that everyone uses the same one? Do you know what I'm talking about? Like, let's say like everyone's like got a scrub daddy at their house. Like, what do you guys think that everyone's got that like it's only one brand? I think that now there's a lot of like dupes and options, especially because of like the internet, Amazon, like. So maybe my example might not be the best. But nonetheless, it doesn't need to be a mess. Furthermore, may I add that in hindsight, it's never about a bad sign. Like it could have been a little longer, and this needs to be a little higher. Okay. Woo! Okay. Bronzer. I feel like my stage name would probably be Serendipity. Please welcome to the stage, Serendipity! And even if I've been like yelling the wrong word for like 20 minutes now, I love the way this one sounds. Serendipity. Like how chic. Also, I feel like ultimately, does makeup get absorbed in your pores? Like, do you think that I became gay from playing with my mom's makeup? Because I remember I had like a teacher. So in high school, I started wearing like full faces like around, as a guy, around the like last grade, I think. And we had like this teacher of like, how's it called again? Like it was a class about genre éthique et culture religieuse. Like they teach you about like religion. Basically, it's that one class where you don't do anything in class. And in hindsight, I feel like this class was like meant to like teach us about to be like tolerant about others and like open-minded. But in hindsight, did it ever work? I don't believe so. Well, you know, it's not like I see. That's crazy that someone who invented school, it had to be invented. But ultimately, I feel like learning is very fun. Can be very fun. Okay. Sorry, I had to lube up my mouth. But I am still trying to get the conversation going. So you guys may notice I am You know, they'll be, oh my god, that's like Inside Out actually. I really do be having like trains of thoughts. Okay, actually, today I was walking in the forest and I was like, maybe I still haven't seen like the second one, which now that I'm thinking about it, I really should. But I feel like, what was it? This morning I kept like thinking about, and I told myself, okay, well, I don't think that. I feel like the movie Inside Out like kind of makes sense in my head. Oh, the little islands, how there's like a friendship islands, and I'm like, I wonder if I used to be obsessed with going in nature when I was a kid, and I kind of forgot about that as like, you know, as I moved out, as I went different places in life, and now like I wonder if like this island is like coming back, and it's like, woo, my brain's like loving it. Because ultimately I don't know what it is about it, but I've really been enjoying going up these stairs because like I can feel my heart beating so loud, like to the point where I feel like I can almost hear it in my ears, and I just like I feel so alive. And ultimately, like, I feel like people need to be more active. And I don't know, like I go early in the morning, I come back home, like mind you, I went today and there's still daylight, you know, and I still have time to do my makeup video, and I just find that like it's such a great way to start your day. And most of the time, to be honest, I will be spending like, especially like if I'm working or something, I'll spend most of like my time in bed before shift just like sleeping, whereas if I go on a walk or if I go do something, then I find I have like a better shift, no, a better day. Wow, I think I'm obsessed with my makeup right now. I think that sometimes when people like with makeup, I feel like sometimes it's easy to overdo it. I have like so many steps, like I feel like I've been like moving fast today, but like not bad for 22 minutes, you know? So like usually we would never be at this point. Okay, let's do the brows. These words are mine. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. So I keep on looking at myself right now and I'm like, whoa, I kind of look like Kim Kardashian. I'm just kidding. Oh my god. But yeah, I feel like I've really been working on being also like I stopped swearing. I feel like it's very unattractive. Very unattractive. Like we need to bring back like big vocab. That's short for vocabulary. But I don't know. Like, and I really truly wonder what's life's like got in store for me right now at this point. I'm like, you need to hold that thought 1 second. Also, I think that being in love with a celebrity must be crazy. Like, imagine your ex is like in the Daily Mail and you're like, ugh, not him again. Like, imagine moving on from that. Like, that must be very hard. I don't even know where I was thinking about that, but I was. I will not be silenced. I'll always share what I feel like sharing in my brain. Unless it's too serious, then I Joel B. Naismith. Iconic. She might be problematic actually, but I feel like she's maybe not. I don't know. I feel like ultimately everyone's duping everyone with their content. Like, no one's truly about what their content is. And I don't think anyone would do content if it wasn't for something that they get in return, whether it be love, attention, coins. You know what? I think I want to do something orangey, something fun, something bright. I say this, but I might change my mind in 2 seconds. So don't take my words. Don't take my words for, what's that expression again? Don't take my words for, don't take the words, I guess. So right now we're carving out our brows. I feel like we haven't done pink in a while, so maybe we should do that. Do you guys think that pink with like ginger hair would be a vibe? I feel like it could. Let's try this out. I think like a pink would be fun. I feel like I haven't done a pink in a while. Let's give it a try. Maybe like red cherry. I don't know, let's start with this. this. See, I feel like just this on its own could be so pretty. Like, look how like dusty this is. But yet like so rich. What could we use? No. See, like I have like this red right here. Burgundy. But I don't think that's, I think we should stick with lights. Like I kind of like how we're, kind of want like a pop of color. Like a glittery pink. Do I own that? Let me go look. Right. What? We're gonna test something out today. We're just gonna go with the flow. So we're gonna use the River Girl. I'm gonna go with that little peach salmon. Let's just play with it. Let's just test things out. And let's see where it brings us, like ultimately. Doing that on the edge of the window. I think that looks beautiful so far. Maybe let's use like a little bit of a, just for the lower lash line. Use the tiniest bit on the brush, and then I'm just bring you guys a little lower when I'm doing eyes. So I really like to use like the tiniest bit of products. That's why I love like a good old little palette. That's how I'll go. Play with that. And then just go to town. Now let's use that light pink again. Let's use it here. Now the only thing about that palette is either I feel like they're not that pigmented, or they're, it's not that they're not pigmented, but I feel like certain eyeshadow requires, wow, I love this. But you know how like they need like a little sticky base, and I'm gonna be honest, I haven't had a little sticky base in like maybe like 20 years, so it's not happening today either. Let's look what we've got. So we've got this right here. I feel like I would for sure put in the, I'm gonna go with my fingers. Okay. Cute for sure. Let's do a little on the brow bone. Just a little. Well, this one here got a lot. Okay. I like to do, well, it depends on the days, but sometimes I like to. I'm just gonna go with my intuitions right now. So sometimes it's good to just look at where the lights are on your face. And okay, there's this really nice purple. The only thing is, like, to what extent do you think it'll be like, so what does this look like? Wait, is this pink? Yes, but it's also very go girl gotta smart thing. Or is it? It's definitely soft. Turns out I like that purple a lot more than I would have thought. It's like very like purple, but like warm at the same time. Wow. Okay. Maybe let's do like the tiniest bit. There's like this dark purple, so what if we went like this? Just a tiny bit. Woo! I go back in with the beige. Soften everything. Go under. Get my, these always came with like a little eyeliner. Most of the time they're not really good, but let's give it a try. This one is like pink. Wow. Okay. Is there anything fun that we could do with this palette, or like what is this one right here? Okay, well, yes and no, but let's try to stretch this out. Let's just do like a sickening eyeliner and call it a day. Let me get my lashes ready. use the lash glue. Ultimately, would you rather share a toothbrush or a tube, like a tube of lash glue like this, like a dirty tube of lash glue? Like if you had to pick one. I think I would pick not the lash glue. Lash glue is low-key disgusting if you think about it. We're gonna do like a super light inner eyeliner waterline. I just feel like with purple, it always like Barbies it out. This with the lashes is gonna look sickening. Okay. I feel like it's missing a je ne sais quoi, so let's go with a little bit of that bright orange. Let's stop that like on not that bright, but the color was called bright orange. I think I have a brighter orange. Well, I wish I could have, would have. We're not. Pretty girl say what? What? Well, I guess we'll never know. I guess we'll never know. That did add a little bit of warmth. Really did like it. Let's go with the mascara. Ooh la 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 la. To a buttload of Glory Lashes mascara. Okay. Now, what else do we got that we could do? I feel like you definitely need a little bit of highlight. Out, so just going over with a little bit of bronzer. And I think we're gonna hit the apple of the cheeks with the tiniest bit of blush again. Okay, so now we've got to put the look on. chance while we still got it. Lighting is great right now. I'm gonna put my contacts on quick. Yeah, let's do the orange eyes. Should I do orange or blue? Try this. Yeah, I love it. Oops. I feel like ultimately the word yuck is so meaningful and powerful. Yuck. Uh-oh. Is it on backwards? What does it look like on the other side? Yeah. Oh my. I need to bring new contacts actually. Because these ones are not it. Like, how does it do that? I'm gonna lose my mind, you guys. If this doesn't just like slide it on my eyeball right now, I'm gonna start crying. Oh. Oh, it's fine. Okay. Let's do my plate. I actually thrifted this bra the other day because I feel like my mom had this same one and it would give me great cleavage. How do you find where's the good side, where's the bad side? Is this supposed to be on the other side? No, not the good lighting leaving. What is that about? Great. Now I don't know how to do it. Okay, there we go. Okay, just need to adjust that. But oh my god, this is so funny. The way my mom has the same bra. Ooh. Did I just break it? Ooh. I think it's not even good anymore. Well, if you must know, I think I'm happy with this. Give me 1 second actually. Let me just fix it for real. Okay. Let me put my top, which is this little mesh. Dress. Okay, I put underwear. Actually, you know what? I might have a even better top. So wait, let's take this. Looks like this is cute. I think I should like rip one. Like that, so it goes over. Right. Wait, let me look. I had a shirt in mine. I think this is cute. What if? Actually, that would be so adorable. Okay, wait. Change of lens. I don't think we'll do that fishnet. I have this little. Would this not be perfect for it? Like, are you kidding me? Okay, give me 2 seconds. Okay, now let's put the wig on. Okay, this is so wriggling. We ate. Wait, let me just. Okay, let's do lips. What should we do for lips? Should we do like a pink or? I feel like that's too nude. Let's go a little bit more pink. I feel like this is like the best tank top ever. Are you kidding me? And then what would we do for shoes? Well, my feet don't close, but wouldn't this look be to die for with these boots? Let's try it on. Just wear. A little pink purse. See if these could zip. That would be sickening. I'm like waiting for the sun to come in so I can like start posing and like, okay, lighting. Like, wait. Anyway, so that's it for the makeup tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. How are we gonna call this? Like, what is Meg Bling? But I feel like this is like a Meg Bling or like Mean Girl. I'll look whatever's got the most like buzzword around it. Whatever gets me more clout. So, I deeply, truly appreciate how you guys are like, is that a FAT person? Because ultimately, I am the funniest person ever. I was in character. I didn't mean like, why did I get up? Oh, my camera. How many people live there? I'm like truly puzzled. I'm like shocked and I don't understand. Okay, where's the flash not going on? I really need the flash to start going off because this is not cool. Hello? Okay, well, F this camera. Okay, these are awful. So, I love you guys. And if anybody's got like, if anybody wants to send me clothes to you, you know, feel free. So this is it for the makeup tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I did. I will see you guys in the next week's video.